Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna be doing my favorite products that I use on a daily basis. So with that being said, this video might be a little bit chaotic just because I have my kids in the room right now, so there might be a lot of background noise with like toys and movies and like maybe crying or me like cutting a lot off because my older son wants to grab everything, which is him. That's Grayson. This is Liam. And yeah, so hopefully this goes as smoothly as possible. Let's get right into it, shall we? So for the first product I'm going to introduce as my favorite is, we're going to start off with a primer. And I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer from Ulta. Yeah. It is my most favorite primer I think I've ever used in my life. I have never been really a primer type of person. I've always like got into it, but then after a while, like once I like ran out of the product, like I would never buy it again, and I would just kind of like go just straight in with my foundation or like what I regularly do for my routine, and I would just kind of forget about putting a primer. But ever since I discovered this one, I am so running out of it, and Ulta isn't open because of the whole COVID-19 situation. So we're gonna try to see if I can get it online, because I am definitely right now, I'm getting to the last itty bitty parts of it and I'm getting very sad. So yeah, we're gonna have to order another one of those. For the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing my brows. And for my brows, I'm going to be using, I use this Anastasia like brow gel type of thing. I honestly like this a lot because it makes putting my makeup on a lot easier, doing my brows especially, because like, you know, you kind of just brush it on. I really love this product. It's easier for me to use. I do not get me wrong, love the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer. It's really great also. That's another one of my favorite products, but at the moment what I use on a daily basis is this one. So let me just get this going and I'll be right back to show you what I use to clean up my brows with concealer. So now I have applied the brow gel on my brows. Obviously, like, I'm gonna need to clean them up. So what I'm going to show you what I use to clean them up is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. You can literally get these and find these anywhere. I am in the shade Porcelain. I think that's the lightest shade. For the brush that I use the Morphe E13. It's a very flat edge brush. It's a little dirty because I use it pretty often for my brows, but it's something just to like really precisely like clean up my brows. And yeah, so I'm gonna do my brows and we'll be back. So I'm back, and now that I have my brows cleaned up, I'm going to show you what I use for foundation. And this is a fairly new product that I got. It was featured in my last video, and it is the Joe Velasco Cosmetics Ultra Wear Foundation. I've been using it a couple days after since I filmed that video, and I truly really love the product. It's really great. It's become one of my new favorites for foundation. And for this, I just use I use this type of brush. This brush doesn't really have a name on it, so I can't really tell you what brush it is, but it's really flat and easy to just like grab the product with and just apply it on your face. So I'm gonna do that. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna blend it into my skin. I like to apply the foundation with the brush and go in with a beauty blender just to really give me that flawless look. Afterwards, kind of spread it with the sponge a little. I had all my makeup set out next to me to kind of like make it easier, like step by step of what I use her necks and like everything laid out. And my son came and ruined it all. He loves playing with my makeup. He loves to bite on the brushes. He is obsessed with my makeup and obsessed with my beauty blender, which I was surprised he didn't have in his hand. I was worried because I was like, the process of me taking that from him is process. So yeah, I'm just finishing up blending this out a little bit into my skin. Honey? Alright, okay, there it is. So now now that I'm finished with my foundation, I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics concealer. I am in the shade C8 and I really love this. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I am so out of it. I hardly have any left. Say hi, Grayson. So for my next product that I'm going to use, I'm going to use my my powder. It is the MAC Studio Fix. I am in the shade N5 and I'm going to be using my Morphe E41 with that to apply it. So I like to use the Studio Fix foundation. Say hi. Oh, okay. Say hi, honey. Say hi. So yeah, as I was saying, I like to use the MAC Studio Fix because it does have like color to it, and it kind of like just sets everything. And especially when like, let's say my shade of foundation is not entirely my shade, for some reason like my MAC Studio Fix always comes through and just like balances and neutralizes everything out to like match me. So I'm like, perfect. So yeah, that's what I use for my powder. Now the next step that we're gonna do, we are going to contour bronze. So for me, I don't really use cream contour. I want to try using it, I want to get into it, but like my routine has always just been to like bronze with like powder, so I consider it my contour, my bronze. So yeah, so what I use for that is the Hoola bronzer in the shade Caramel from Benefit Cosmetics. I use the Hoola brush from Benefit Cosmetics as well. Hi Grayson, are you gonna be featured in the video? Do you want to be featured? Okay, do you want to help mommy put her bronzer on? Okay, help me. Look at right here. Whoa. Okay, you just want to play with the makeup I have here. Really to just like warm up the face. And because I don't have a very prominent forehead, I have like a decent like forehead. What I use for my forehead, just to give me like that shadow and like brightening effect, I use a smaller brush, which is the Morphe R14, and I use that just to like bronze the top of my forehead, just to give me that shadow look and like really accentuate the center of my face. Yeah, you know this, huh, Papa? And sometimes I go in just to make sometimes I go in with the same brush and I go on my cheeks just to make the contour a little bit more sharper. Again, I am sorry for the chaos that is going on in this video. So now I'm gonna go in and kind of just set with some setting powder, and for this I use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics setting powder in the shade Beige, and I just go in with my beauty blender, and I like to use the one from Morphe, and this is the Jeffree Star collab, but I like how this sponge has the flat end and then the like more rounder end, because I like to use the flat like precise end for under my contour. And so I just go right underneath and really chisel out that cheekbone. And then I just go in with the other side of the beauty blender. I take this and I put it right underneath my eye. So now, this is more of like the mood I was feeling. So for my today's eyeshadow look, I was kind of inspired by this little like cover up that I have on. And this cover up has like some orange, some green, some yellow. So what I was planning to do is use my Morphe 35 Icy Fantasy palette. I think it's a really cute palette. Love the packaging, love the colors. This is the inside of the palette. Very pastel, very colorful, but like it's not too bright, but it's just enough pigment to make it stand out. So for today's look, I think I'm gonna stick to the whole orangey green yellow look. I'm kind of gonna do like a 3-shade look, and I'm gonna be using the gosh, I almost fell. The green shade here. I'm gonna be using the yellow shade on top, and this orangey shade here. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe E41 brush that we used to put my Studio Fix MAC powder on, and we're just gonna kind of brush off the setting powder that we already have on. And I was gonna do a liner with this look, which I think I might. I wasn't gonna do it because Grayson will kind of make that impossible, but we're gonna try to see if we can. And for my eyeliner, I like to use the Roller Lash eyeliner in the shade black, of course. So we're just gonna go in with the eyeliner. I'm glad I did. I really like the way it looks with the eyeliner. So now for this part, hold on babe, hold on, let me just get my arm through. I'm going to be applying lashes, and I don't really have any lashes that I love right now, but I'm just gonna use the ones I've been using. And these are just like any typical eyelashes from Target or like from Eyelure or something. But honestly, any lash to me I like. I'm not very picky with my lashes, so it's just whatever I have in the moment. So I'm back and I have my lashes on. I'm just going to go in with the Tad Bit mascara just to kind of blend my regular lashes with the falsies. And the next step is going to be highlight. Oh, and I did forget to mention that the lash glue that I used to put my lashes on is the Duo. It's the green one, and it has the brush, and for me I feel like the green one it just dries a lot faster than the blue one, and the pink one's black, but I mean I don't really care for that. So next I'm going to go in with my highlight. It is the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in the shade Caramel Kiss, and for this I literally just like to run it on my finger and just kind of dab it on my cheek. So now, sorry, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna nose contour, and for nose contouring I like to use this little tiny brush. It doesn't have a name. I got it as a gift set, and yeah, but it's just a simple brush like this. So there's that, and the last and final thing I'm going to go in with is of course a lipstick. I'm going to go in with Taupe from MAC. There you have it. That is my favorite products video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Oh, I need this? What do I need this for? So anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye. Say bye, Grayson. Bye. Mwah.